the road looking for a win against an Eastern Conference rival. The Chicago Bulls are ready for this thing to get started. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports for myself, Kevin Harlan, and my broadcast partners, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Welcome, everyone. The Heat trying to take advantage of their home court in this one before leaving Miami. There's no question this game will put them to the test. Facing off against a team that has every expectation of beating them, they'll need to play a complete game to snare a win.
Checking out Miami, I mean, they've had a heck of a time of it from day one this season. I mean, it's still way too early to start writing their obituary, but they have struggled.
Well, they have, Clark, and you're right. This season is so long that there's plenty of time to turn things around, but now would be a pretty good time to start.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So the Bulls 5 right now. Noah is out there with Rodman. And it's Michael Jordan. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Pippen in at the 3 slot.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away. It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Wade against Jordan. Off the screen, and then Wade slams it in.
Well, a pick was set at the perfect angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
Well, that's a play we may see from them a few more times.
Why not? I mean, when it works, you go back to it. Make them stop you.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. Established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
Chalmers and D. Wade are the guards. Dang out there with Danny Granger. And it's Anderson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Granger misses.
That's one he knows he should have made.
On up the court. Here's Jordan, finished off the break. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Here's Anderson. Goes up with it again. And the layup is up and in.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Butler with the ball. Wade picks him up. Jordan kicks to Gasol. Knocked loose. Chalmers against Rose. Gasol dishes to Grant. Outside for Jordan. From deep, Rose. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And a tight game here. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
So for Chicago right now, they've got Pippen. Noah is out there with Rodman. And it's Michael Jordan, and it's Rose in at the 1 spot. Lets it go from deep. Good. Rose has got his team on the board first here in the second half for Chicago.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Napier, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And the Bulls making a change also. Gibson's checked in. Noah with the block. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain. Possession.
16 seconds on the shot. 16.
27 seconds left here in the third quarter. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Cole. Pippen kicks to Rose. Stolen by Bosch. Here's Cole. Rodman covering. Pass to McRoberts. Three-pointer. And again, Miami with the triple. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, very competitive action. I agree with you, Clark. I mean, this one could come down to the last few minutes the way it looks.
And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
That shot absolutely had to be reviewed. It's going to have a major impact on this game. To the naked eye, that was a very tough decision.
Man, you'd love for the replay to be definitive, but wow, even in slow motion, it's hard to tell if that one should count.
Well, the ruling is in, and the call stands. No basket, so no change, Clark, and the scoreboard as we end the quarter.
Smart decision.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
How about the creativity, guys? Terrific vision to pick out that pass and set up the basket.
Some serious creativity. Pairing up the backcourt, Napier and Wade. Anderson is out there with Chris Bosh, and it's Granger in at the 3, the small forward. It's the group on the floor for Miami. And Miami shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Rose, no good.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
Oh, a touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
So that means they've got to be very careful with the basketball right now. Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Josh McRoberts has checked in for Anderson, and it's Norris Cole in for Napier. The second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Those are big free throws, guys, because now it becomes a 2-possession game.
Rose passes to Noah. From deep, Jordan nails it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Huge points.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket. Desperate.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Man, pressure-packed free throws, but he looks cool as can be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
Wade dishes to Cole. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Shot from the inbound. Buries it.
Terrible defense for both teams. Just atrocious.
Yeah, it's been awful, Steve. I don't know any other way to say it, and I'm sure both teams will get an earful from their coaches.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game.